Hello, there might be bombshells tonight. We're in this room, large, empty, solely so that we don't see what's behind the gateway or doorway right away. There's some containers here, and because of a little bit of an issue in the last episode, I already looked through them. They were just filled with a few oh well, I take that back. They're still filled. Does that respawn? Did they load in the wrong thing? Oh, so there are consumables in them, like in this one. But what's most important is that who's across through the doorway. Can you recognize the silhouette? Can you recognize the stance? I can. I also know what's going on, so there's that. It's happening. It might be today. Not the end of the game, but there it is.
Revan, I knew you'd come for me. Malak thought you might be afraid to enter the temple again, but he doesn't know you like I do. Not anymore. Not since you've changed.
Come on, Bastila. We have to escape before Malak shows up.
Escape? You don't understand. I have sworn allegiance to Lord Malak and the Sith. I am no longer a pawn of the Jedi Council.
Very good, Bastila. But see, I'm way more powerful Sith than Malak, so let's turn things around. No, Bastila, don't go over to the dark side! A pawn of the Jedi Council? What are you talking about?
Surely you know what I mean, Revan. Look at what the Council did to you. They turned you into their puppet. The same thing they do to all who are truly strong in the Force. They speak of the dark side as if it is something to be feared, but in reality their only goal is to manipulate those who are strong in the Force. The fear of the dark side is a tool to maintain control. Why do you think the Jedi forbid you and Malak from joining the Mandalorian Wars? They knew you would realize your true potential and break free of their domination. Malak has shown me how the Jedi Council have been using me the same way they once tried to use you. They've been holding me back because they knew one day I would surpass them all.
Right, I know what they've done to me, and I understand that, though that's not to say that that's something that anyone should do. They've destroyed my personality. Your argument might be that they're trying to give me a second chance, make me a better person, but you don't get to destroy the person that I am to do that. You can incarcerate me, penalize me, right? Put me in prison, and then not only am I serving my sentence, but I'm also being rehabilitated. And then I come out as a changed man, not a destroyed man. I'm still me, I've just might have changed my outlook on a few things. So, most definitely, Jedi Council did not do something moral, and they will pay for that, of course. No, I don't believe it. How could you betray us like that, Bastila? Also, she swore the allegiance. Something must have happened in between everything that we were doing, since we last saw her in the cutscene. It's not too late, Bastila. You can still turn away from the dark side. You will notice that at least 2 lines out of 3 are devoted to trying to turn her away. It's as if they're really trying to suggest you a certain course of action. Unfortunately for them, I'm no pawn of the Jedi Council. It didn't take long to convert you, did it? I always knew you were weak.
I resisted it first. I endured the Sith torments with the passionless serenity of a true Jedi, emptying my mind. But after a week of endless tortures, I finally saw the truth. Malak forced me to acknowledge my anger and pain. He showed me the liberating power of these emotions. Then he made me see how the Jedi Council has denied me what is mine by right. The Jedi Council gladly used my battle meditation in their wars, but they still treated me like a child, like an inferior. They were jealous of my power, of what I could become. They wanted me to bow and call them master and follow their code and obey their every order. But all the while they were exploiting my battle meditation for their own use.
As usual, the structure of a Jedi Order is supposed to be such that the wisest people, and also the most powerful, are at the top. And you trust their judgment. But, eventually that gets diluted. Just like politics. It's regular politics. That's the ideal thing. You've got someone on top who deserves that position. Unfortunately, the real world is such that it doesn't really happen too often. The other thing is, how could it be? I'm a part of the Jedi Council, but I'm not granted the rank of Master?
You are on this council, but we do not grant you the rank of Master.
Unbelievable. And also, now we know that it's been a week, and at least, and most of it was torture. There wasn't moral dilemmas, any trolley problems that she was put through to change her mind. Also, she says, like a true Jedi, I was resisting. See, a true Jedi wouldn't have fallen. It's sort of like Alcoholics Anonymous, where if you ever falter, you are never not an alcoholic. If you die not having drunk anything since the, let's call it generously, therapy, then you might call yourself that. Not an alcoholic, only of course, then there's hardly anyone left calling you that, one way or another, that or the other thing. Yeah, so you failed. What kind of Jedi are you? A weak one, obviously. And then acknowledge my pain and suffering. Yeah, obviously, that's... I bet being electrocuted hurts, and I wouldn't have problem admitting to that. But we still miss a few steps from, yeah, it hurts, to, I guess I'll just be evil. Fortunately, it's not our problem. Right now she's more aligned ideologically with us than she ever was, so that's her better version. She's living her best life. She is living her best life for me. I'm living my best life. Revan is. I'm not living my best life. Don't be lured in by the Sith lies, Bastila. I am Revan, the Dark Lord. Bow down to me, Bastila. If you've fallen under Malak's control, you must die.
You must die!
Ah, let's see. Now we've got a big twist, big turn. Before we had 2 out of 3 dedicated to turning her to the light side, giving you certain suggestions about the curse of actions that you should take. This time, we've got 2 out of 3 dedicated to the dark side, where we can kill her. And you know, there are some options, but it all culminates in one way or another, in one thing or another. There aren't too many endings after all. It's all in the details, but the details is what's important. That's how they advertised other games. You've got 150,000 trillion billion million endings, because every NPC that you've encountered gets a epilogue at the end, where a narrator says something about them, what happened to them, whether you've interacted with them or not, and if you interacted with them, what has befallen them because of your actions. So, oh yeah, you've got all those combinations, they're all unique, so it's more endings. There are multiple endings here, apparently, depending on your choices, but there are 2 end goals. So, I am Revan, the Dark Lord. Bow down to me, Bastila.
You used to be Revan, Master of the Sith, but no longer. You were simply a pawn of the Jedi Council in the Republic they serve, like I was, until Malak freed me from their shackles. A pity the power you once had is so diluted in you. You could have been as strong as I am now. Stronger even, but that will never happen now. With the power of the Starforge, Malak will destroy the Republic and conquer the galaxy. And I will be the apprentice at his side, after I prove my worth by killing you.
Alright then. Yes, I'm indeed a pawn of the Council, as evident by me freely admitting to my old title of the Dark Lord and expecting you to follow through and treat me as such, right? Of course. Second, big issue, you know, technically, like I said, she's more aligned ideologically with me than ever. She's now a Sith at Malak's service, serving Malak one way or another. Also, if you notice the area, this is where we had the showdown with Akira Kon Sin. This is the area that they reused. The whole Rakata Prime is. But she's threatening to kill me, and she is willing to go through it. Only because we won't be able to be killed, she fails. That doesn't mean that she's not still interested in killing us, so the choice will be there still. And I'm leaning towards the final answer of not letting her live. And there it is. 1 kill was enough. Half health.
You were stronger than I would have thought possible after what the Jedi Council did to you. Seems that Malak was wrong. The power of the dark side is not lost to you after all, Revan.
Right. Yeah, but this still stands. You did try to kill me. It's just because you're incompetent and I'm way more powerful doesn't mean that I can forget such treason. I draw my power from the light now, Bastila. Don't call me that. I'm not Revan anymore. I'm Tariq now. Now you see the power of the true Dark Lord.
Yes, Revan. I was there when you almost died in the trap set by the Jedi Council. I used the Force to preserve your life. We are forever linked by my actions on that bridge. The Council tried to exploit our bond. They hoped your memories would lead me to the Star Forge. But in our shared visions of the star maps, I also tasted the power of the taint within you. You deserve to be the true master of the Sith, not Malak. I see this now. Together we can destroy your old apprentice. Join with me and reclaim your lost identity.
So what would you say? She saved our life back on the bridge of the ship, and now she tried to kill us. You think we're even because we had a life that she threw away by trying to kill me? Or is it still not good enough because first she wanted to save lives, but now she's willing to kill lives? So it's a change in her, and the previous events or choices are no longer representative of who she is. I think I'm gonna apply the latter one. And also, she tasted my taint. I hope she liked it. I'm not Revan anymore. I don't even remember those days. How can I reclaim my identity if I can't even remember it?
Your mind was too badly damaged to ever fully restore your memories, Revan. But your power, your strength of will, the essence of who and what you are, these things still remain. Once, long ago, you defied the Jedi Council, freeing yourself from their control. You claimed your rightful title of Dark Lord of the Sith. Together we can defeat Malak and take back what is yours.
Together, I can do it myself, on my own. Also, the final confrontation is not gonna be a party versus Malak. That's not gonna happen. Like on Leviathan, when he stunned the guys anyway, and we were winning then anyway. So that's Bastila, know your fucking place. How about that, woman? Turn away from this path, Bastila. The dark side leads only to destruction. Yes, together we can rule the galaxy. How do I know you won't betray me? That's the more important question. She already basically did, like I said, right? She did try to kill me. How do I know you won't betray me?
It is your power that will keep me as your loyal apprentice, Revan. I swore allegiance to Malak only because I thought you'd lost the power you once wielded, but you have proven yourself in our battle. I see you possess the strength to destroy Malak and reclaim the mantle of Dark Lord. Now I see you will make a worthy Sith Master.
Right, but my power will keep you in check. You experienced my power. I took you with me on many missions. So I wish I took Bastila on a mission, if you know what I'm talking about. You experienced my power. You knew that I'm growing stronger. You know that I'm strong. And then you decided to just doubt it. Fuck you. You kinda blew it. I don't trust you, I think I'll just kill you instead. Yes, together we can rule the galaxy, turn away from the path past the dark side leads only to destruction. Normally, I think I would go for yes, together we can rule the galaxy, but why would I rule the galaxy together with someone else? Also, she tried to kill me. And this is not a romantic fucking bullshit side quest running let's play. This is zero fucks given. We ain't no simp. Just because a pussy decided to not kill us anymore after we've choked her a little bit. I don't trust you. I think I'll just kill you instead.
No, don't give in to your anger. Remain calm. Remain focused. Don't let her twist your mind like this.
You were a pathetic fool, Revan. Together we could have defeated Malak and ruled over an empire. But now, I will be at Lord Malak's side instead. You will be crushed with the Republic and all the fools who bow down to the Jedi Council. No one can stand against the power of the Star Forge and the Sith fleet.
I've gained light side points? For what exactly? Trying to kill her? Look how fucking unpale I've become. I've lost all my fucking dark side advantage for my force powers. For what exactly? For letting her escape? I wouldn't have let that happen. Why did you do that to me? Right, also I could change my mind, of course, load a save. In her own words, what greater weapon is there than to turn your enemies to your own cause? And I could have turned her into my cause, and only then kill her once she outlives her usefulness. But also, That's sort of a third approach that I hardly ever take, so I might as well just play around as is. That means, because I was thinking, if she gets killed here, how will the final battle in space proceed? But here, we know now that she runs away, and later on we'll meet her on the station, and she'll be influencing, well, you might not know that, she's still alive, and so she still will participate. So, but only then we'll complete our destruction, I guess. I've picked things up from here, right? Right. So now we have to disable the thing, shut down planetary disruptor field. Both, actually, one way. Wasn't there, well, obviously there doesn't need to be one switch for disabling both. But why would we need to go through separate dialogues to do that to progress in the game? Game is also convenience, a little bit, you know. You might not have noticed, but my character hasn't been taking breaks to visit the loo. Shut down planetary disruptor field. Temple energy shield first. Temple energy shield deactivate. Oh, that's a weird formatting. Temple energy shield deactivated. Planetary disruptor. Field still active. Enter command. So temple energy, that exists. Shield deactivated, so at least we've deactivated a shield. Planetary disruptor, that exists. Field still active, so we can still harvest crops. I'm happy that the field is still active. And enter command, I'll do that. Shut down planetary disruptor field. Planetary disruptor. Field deactivated. Well, we no longer can farm here. We've deactivated the field, so there's that. All shields inactive. System logging off. There we go. And man, it's surprising how much dark side points we can lose here. I chose all the dark side options. How are we getting light side points for this? Stunning. Amazing. Right, so I guess from here all we need to do now is to walk all the way back to the Ebon Hawk and visit the final dungeon.